poor usage of skill. They're intense and fight with the warrior's passion. They are warriors. They are modern warriors.
Yes,
you got it. You can do it. I'm Austin. This is my first fight. Started training here about 6 months ago. Don't really have much experience wrestling or anything before this, so that's about the sum of my fighting experience. But in the beginning I was a little nervous about getting ready for a fight so soon, but Dwan and Jason have been so helpful, and I feel like these fight training Sundays especially have given me a lot of growth.
Austin's my newest student on the fight team who's fighting. He's only been with us for about 6 months. Came with a little bit of boxing. Really nice guy. He's really tried the hardest. He definitely wins the award for most improved. He won beginner's grappling. He won the absolutes in his grappling tournament for novices a couple weeks ago, which is all weights. He took on a 315-pound guy and trounced him, which was impressive. He listens to directions really well. He learns really fast. Very intense. Gets beat on by the other guys a little bit, but I think he'll be well prepared for the fight, especially given how hard he's been training. He's also a really nice guy. Doesn't bully people with his size. He's pretty big, and he's actually also wins the award for most weight loss to get ready for the fight. He was walking around about 180 and was cutting to 155. Has really become a lean, mean fighting machine.
My opponent's a guy named Bryce Nix. He's from Lenore. Goes to a place called Ground Defense MMA that also teaches karate. I don't know what kind of fighter he is. We assumed he was a ground fighter based on going to school. Looked into the school a little bit, couldn't find any examples of them actually grappling. So we're thinking that he's a striker, which means that since I don't really know, I've got to kind of scout out if he's a striker or a grappler based on how it goes. Which means that I'd start out with striking, and if he's going to beat me at that, I'll try to take him down and maintain top control. Feel pretty comfortable there, and hopefully it'll end there.
My name is Ivan Patino, and I've been training here at Goldsmith Kung Fu for about 2 years, and I've been coming here as often as I can because I'm having a fight, and it's going to be this in 2 weeks, and my strategy for the fight is going to be to stand on my feet and strike with him, because he said he's going to try to take me down. I know he's going to try to take me down. So I want to strike with him and finish him.
Alright, so Ivan I've known almost as long as everyone else, since late 2009 when we did a demo at his high school and he came and joined. He's always wanted to fight. This is his first fight. It's been tough training. He has to work a lot during the day, and so he's had to come in and out training. We've known him for a long time. He's really fast. Pretty good grappling, really squirrely, and he's never gotten to fight someone his size. We're all excited for him to see someone his size. He fights at 125, he's pretty small, and he always has to fight against his bigger guys, so we're all looking forward to seeing him just trounce someone, since he actually gets to fight someone that doesn't have like 6 inches of reach and 50 pounds on him.
Drag your elbow, drag your shoulder into his face.
So my opponent is a ground and pound fighter. He's going to try to take me down and beat me down. If he takes me down, I'll try to stand up and just keep it standing, because I know he doesn't have a good stand up, and I feel comfortable that I can take that my striking is better than his.
How you doing? My name is Rashawn, and I am a MMA fighter. October 8th is my fight. I've been training for about, I've been training all my life. Wrestled, boxed, Kyokushin karate since I was a little boy. When I skipped school, I wanted to be a kung fu master. Yes, and then a philosopher, but that doesn't really matter right now.
There you go. Go, drive, keep going. Drive. Hand fight. You alright?
October 8th. The game plan for us with my opponent, to be really honest with you, I'm a person who likes to sit, stalk my prey down. I am the alligator. I am the king cobra inside the cage. And the guy I'm going against, I have to say it, but true enough, he is the mouse. He's in my way and I gotta eat him.
Alright, so Rashawn, I've known him since 2009 when we were at our location, when he came to the Taekwondo school that we were a part of back then and wanted to learn how to fight. And since then he's been on and off training with me. I taught him his first bit of grappling way back in the day, jiu-jitsu. He's a state champion high school wrestler, so I didn't have to teach him any of that. And then we kind of lost touch for a little bit, and then we got back in touch. And for the last 2 years he's been training on and off in the camp. More recently, full-time now. He's full-time part of our group, and he's absolutely fabulous. He's, one of the best fighters at his weight class I've ever seen, especially an amateur. Intense, strong, powerful, but also a real kind of a philosopher warrior type. Likes to think and philosophize about what he does as well. It's just a pleasure to teach. It's rare that you get students like that who buy into everything and really want to learn all aspects of art, especially if they're fighters, and he really does. And it's fun to teach him, which is why it's a joy to have him in the class. He also pushes the rest of the fighters to be better because he is so good, and he drags them all by their teeth.
There you go. That's good. Great.
So my name's Neil Ritchie, and I've been training in at least some kind of martial arts for at least 5 years. A few different styles. At this point I train here in a Kaji Kembo school, so we do a bunch of different styles. I had my first MMA fight in January of this year, so I've been doing that for a little under a year, but I've been training most of those styles for a good long time.
So Neil's been my student the longest of all of my fighters, and he's only had one fight, but he was my first fighter that I really kind of groomed from the beginning. He's a great guy. He is one of the assistant instructors at school and one of the leaders of the entire kind of organization, and he also is now part owner of the business in our new place that we're moving to in January. So he's been a pride and joy to teach. He's intense. He has fabulous kicks. He can kick you in the head, which is a shame since it's illegal in North Carolina and amateur. So we're going to send him up to Virginia or down to South Carolina for his next fight after this one. He has fabulous striking. He put on a Kung Fu clinic in his last fight. We think he's going to do it again this time. And he's also a pretty good grappler. He's also a lot of fun because he's really just nice to hang out with. He's an interesting guy. He is in a band. He's one of his main other jobs, and is actually a fairly well-traveled musician. That's kind of what else he does. So he's always fun to work with.
So I'm going to be fighting, it sounds like from what we know, I'm going to be fighting a striker who's a good bit shorter than I am, less reach probably. Apparently has really good Muay Thai, has done kickboxing, but hasn't trained ground game stuff quite as long, probably has a little bit less jiu-jitsu, we're hoping. And so my strategy right now is to keep it standing, because I'm also mainly a striker, and just use my reach, use the jab, use some side kicks, keep them at distance. As much as I can. Make sure to be careful with the clinch because it's probably got really good clinch work. All the Muay Thai. And if I'm uncomfortable with the striking game, or if he's just got really fast hands, I'll try and take it to the ground. where I've got a little bit more familiarity and where I did pretty well in my first fight. So that's pretty much the strategy as of right now. Of course, we don't really know much about the guy, so you're always sort of trying to just prepare for everything.
So we're moving to a new facility in January right across the street. The Taekwondo school owner here bought the Arnold Hoffer building, which is right next to the Food Line and Bailey's, and we're all moving there. And we get this 4,000 square foot basement. We're going to put about 2,000 square feet of zebra mats in, which are the premium mats, best mats you can buy of any form. They're absolutely fantabulous. And then we are also getting a half cage. It's going to be 27 feet long on one side with a corner piece, and then about another 15 feet off the other side. We're going to have tie bags, a full suspended cargo net, a full weight area, a second room for training without a mat. It's going to be the mecca of MMA and martial arts training for the entire area as far as the facility goes, and we are amply looking forward to it. And it's been quite the construction project as well. We get to learn lots about building materials and constructing things.
Okay, so this is going to be the entrance to our new school. Over there is going to be our outside hangout place. It's going to be awesome. So if you want to come inside, out of the rain. So this will be our foyer. Through here you'll be able to see the office, and then as a student you'll walk in here. And from here there'll be a huge mat in black and red in this direction. The back wall will be covered in cage. There'll be a corner of cage, and then a little bit more cage and wall mats coming all the way down this wall. The wall over there will be completely covered in mirrors, and our school logo will be on the wall. So over here, you'll walk this way. This will be the office area, and you'll swipe or BP your card in the card reader, so that way everyone knows that you're here. Then you'll come to the benches over here, plop your stuff down, and get ready for class. On this wall, we'll be having our Kajukenbo family tree and pictures of all the instructors, as well as the different awards won by our students. Over here, let's say you come early to class, there'll be the pro shop. So there'll be all sorts of different equipment that you can get, cups, mouth guards, sparring gear, t-shirts, etc. Then we come into the large curtains that will be here, go through the curtains, and this will be our secondary training room, called the blue room, because it will be blue. The floor will be hardwood or concrete. There will be mirrors on the wall over here. And then if you are really into working out or an MMA fighter, you'll come over here where there will be interval training equipment and weight room flooring right in front of our beautiful outdoor indoor space. And that will be our new school.
The cage is yours. You own it.
So, all the viewers, you remember my first conversation I had with you guys about the fight. So to destroy the guy, I did destroy the guy as you watched the video. But one thing I learned about is I feel that the fight went well. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. But the whole idea is if a lion or the lion is on their prey, they're not aware of the hunter's snares, they can become trapped. And as I am a predator inside the cage, I was not aware of my surroundings and I was trapped. I'm very pleased with my opponent's heart as well as his ability to take hits. And I'm very pleased with my own performance, my coaching, my teammates, myself, and number one, my God, who gave me the power to do anything and to prevail. I learned this experience was not a bad experience. My loss was not a loss, which discouraged me. It actually encourages my spirit because I know that I am the champion. Learn from mistakes, move on. Another day of training, baby.
Okay, so just want to talk about my fight that happened yesterday, and this guy was really strong and he wanted to hurt me, knock me out. So my plan was first to strike with him, but since he was coming like with really strong hooks and everything, so I just felt comfortable blocking and then decided to take him down. So I took his back and choked him out. It was a really good fight. It was a tough performance.